Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Cyber Informant back with a video about all the gameplay changes in Cyberpunk 2077. Since we got the 48-minute sneak peek back in 2018, I haven't been able to keep my eyes off the development of this game. With us getting this close to release, I think it's about time we take a look at all the changes in gunplay, driving, and other mechanics that have been improved or just straight up removed. First, let's take a look at the gunplay. I'm showing you some footage from the 2018 demo here. As you can see, the gunplay doesn't look bad at all, but it lacks a little bit of depth. It looks like the gun has no weight and it's firing bullets made of feathers. Another thing I noticed is the reload animation on the Smart SMG looks a little bit clunky, but like it says on the screen, this was a work in progress. So now let's take a look at V from the most recent gameplay demo. As you can see, the pistol feels much more alive. The recoil, the animations, the way the enemies react to getting shot, it's all been improved considerably. Looks like hiring an ex-CSGO player to fine-tune the shooting really helped. One big thing to note here is that the footage from both gameplays is very early on in the game, meaning V probably hasn't hit any of the weapon proficiency milestones, so the gun handling and animations will only get smoother and faster as you play the game from this point onward. Let's not forget about the fact that V just shot a grenade while it was flying towards her. The fact that all this gameplay looks so seamless is a testament to the work that CDPR have put into Cyberpunk. From the recent reviews after the 16-hour game preview that some journalists got to play, there does seem to be some differing opinions about the way the combat feels. I feel as though some of the people playing the game did go into it with the mindset that they are playing a first-person shooter. But Cyberpunk is first and foremost an RPG. So the way V handles his or her weapons will improve as you progress through the game, making weapons come alive. Enough about guns, let's talk about the driving mechanics. I remember a very common sentiment shared by the community when the first 2018 demo was released. The car drives very unrealistically. As you can see, it was because there wasn't any body roll on the car as it turns into corners, the camera felt a little bit off, and it almost felt like the car was gliding on the road instead of actually driving on it. Now let's take a look at the most recent footage. The difference is night and day. The way the car turns, accelerates, and brakes have all been improved, along with a better camera angle to show off all the car and its surroundings. Take a look at the bottom left of the HUD while driving. Next to what I assume is your speed are some bars. This could represent the engine RPM. With limited car customizability, I hope the cars already in the game have different HUDs when moving between different kinds of vehicles, or maybe moving between tiers of cars, such as a hypercar having very advanced HUDs with something like a radar on it. That is something that would add a little bit of icing to the immersion. Since we're already talking about the HUD, let's take a look at the new HUD for when you're actually just walking around on your feet. On the bottom left, we got some simple commands. Down on the D-pad to pull out your phone. This is probably to answer messages and receive phone calls, just like in GTA 5. Right on the D-pad calls your vehicle. This is sometimes disabled, such as when you're inside certain buildings or maybe when the car simply isn't available. Up on the D-pad and the right bumper are slots for consumables. In this clip, V has some sort of healing item equipped to up on the D-pad and what looks like the reflex booster from the 2018 demo on the right bumper. Cyberpunk, being an RPG just like The Witcher, means there are probably plenty of consumables with different effects that you can equip to take with you into combat. Besides buying or finding them in the world, you can most likely craft these as well, since CDPR has mentioned that they did a lot of work on the crafting side of things. After all that good news, we do have to go over some stuff that has been removed or changed, starting with pedestrian density. From the most recent demo on consoles, it looks like the population of Night City has dwindled considerably. Take a look at the footage from 2018 and how crowded and alive Night City looks. Now take a look at Night City in the most recent demo. There does seem to be a significant drop in population density. That being said, the 2018 demo was running on PC with a GTX 1080 Ti, so maybe we will see similar amounts of NPCs once we get our hands on the PC version. Lastly, I'm going to go over some features that have been removed for some time now, just to make sure everyone is caught up. Wall climbing and wall running have been removed. This was shown doing with the Mantis blades back in 2018. Car customization has been cut due to time restraints. There is a chance it will be added later, but I think it's unlikely. The way the cars have been designed to be different depending on the area you find the car in takes a lot of attention to detail. CDPR wants you to feel immersed in the game, and if you're driving around in a full chrome hypercar in the Badlands, it's going to feel a little weird. The subway has also been removed. I thought this was a really cool way to implement fast travel, and I would have been taking the subway all the time just like we all used to in real life. That's all we're going to go over for today, guys. Get subscribed if you don't want to miss out on any future content, and hit the like button if you liked what you saw. Feel free to comment down below on your thoughts on the polish and finish of the game. Catch you in the next one.